Hello, and yes, and we're back, and here's my final thoughts. I did not record, first off, I did not record the closing ceremony. For me, this time, I thought the closing ceremony is something that, this one in particular, was something that I think it should have been witnessed. Recording the closing ceremony footage, I thought, wouldn't have the same atmosphere and experience there, and then being there. So I can say this, that it was a great send-off to Auto Assembly. It was a great thing to have, and it was a great time to see and do, and everything there is wonderful and great at the same time. And it was wonderful to meet everybody there, everybody that I met again: Simon Skay, Matt Clark, David Wallace, Paul Roberts, a lot of my friends that I made in the first 2 years of Auto Assembly. I'm so happy that I've got to meet them again. I'm glad that I got the chance to talk more with Simon a little bit, and just hanging around and chatting with him a little bit more. And I want to say thank you to everybody that didn't recognize me, but then realized that it was me that went those last 2 years. Definitely you, Matt. You figuring out that it was me, Little Kai, because there were two Kais at Auto Assembly, and I was pretty much known as the Little Kai. And for him to find out that I was Little Kai was just an amazing that he really truly was one of my highlights of realizing that it was me. Like you know, I haven't really posted any videos at all during this Auto Assembly, and I think during that Auto Assembly, I think my voice has broken. I will clearly say it, that my voice, I think, has clearly properly broken. And I am thanking Auto Assembly for that. If it goes back to normal how it was during or before Auto Assembly, I'll be shocked. Because I think my voice broken at the last AA, and I think that's going to be amazing. Anyway, AA this year was great. I bought a lot of things. I can show you one of them. I bought this custom head of Optimus Prime. It's based on the '96 movie, and it looks fun. I actually love it. Just seeing him, just seeing it placed like this looks fantastic. But these look fantastic. This head looks fantastic. It is based on how the head looks in the 1986 movie. And it just looks phenomenal, I think. Just absolutely phenomenal. Just capturing all the angles is just phenomenal. And yeah, that is one of the things I have for the haul. And I need to get all the other stuff as well, because I will be doing... Yeah, that is pretty much one of the haul bits. I need to grab the others, so I'll be right back for that. But I want to continue talking about this AA. The social aspect. I've been to SunnyCon, MCM Birmingham in last November, and SunnyCon this year, and I will say this: I have not been able to witness this atmosphere that Auto Assembly brings at any other convention. I have not witnessed anything. MCM is like, I'm going there to see the guests and buying anime and stuff like that. SunnyCon was exactly the same. There was no really interaction, no talking, no... Everybody was like in their groups, like hanging out with their groups, talking with them. But with AA, the social aspect isn't just with the people. The guests interact and socialise with the fans. They just go to the bar. Because of AA being in a hotel and being set up as a hotel convention, the guests are in the same hotel, staying there. Everything is just amazing, and it brings everything out to it. At the same time, there's a lot of things that, every time, I think it means a lot. It means a lot to show these case. Everything is here to stay, and socializing is a lot, because you have like the artists, the writers, the voice actors, all socializing with the fans and being like people, just chatting normally and getting to know us. Making friends is what AA is about. Making friends of the big passion of what you love. The robots versus good and evil that change into things that we can imagine. Auto assembly is more than I've already said. I probably posted something similar to this on Facebook, but I can tell you this, that I was amazed to see how much AA has grown since the last time I was there. I was there when I was there when it just probably went over 600. My last AA was 2011. But seeing so many people, so many guests, so many people just being there and attending AA is really something I'm glad I witnessed. Auto assembly is done, and everything is just, it looks great. It's just shocking and imaginable. Everything that I've witnessed changed. I learned to be me thanks to this. And AA was a great experience. I'm wondering what's next, what's gonna bring next, because AA is not over to me. It doesn't feel like there will be one next year, but let's all be wondering and let's all think what AA's brought with us. I want to start a thing. I want to start videos, memories for 1 week. I want to see everybody else's auto assembly videos, not their hauls, their actual final thought videos. Please respond to this with your haul, with what footage you have from the convention, and just say what your final thoughts are. These videos need to come together. AA 2015 was a blast. An amazing time. I will say this, amazing time and amazing atmosphere. And it's just great how everything leads up to that. And I'll see you again for the whole part of this video, and I will then end it there. Because AA is an amazing time, and I'm glad that I was able to witness it one last time. I wrapped it up, but I forgot that I needed to mention a few things, and they're mainly because of the guests. I wanted to talk a little bit about the guests because I think they were the fantastic people. Peter Spellos, I heard a lot of stories from last year's auto assembly about Peter Spellos, and they were all true. He is a gentleman. He's a benefactor. He's a beautiful, beautiful, great man. The words can't describe how awesome it was to meet the man, the legend that is the biggest, baddest shark there is, known as Sky-Byte, that he voiced. It was thanks to us, the fans, and James Harris, that brung him back. We pulled together. Us fans funded his flights, his accommodation. We funded everything for him. And it's amazing that we did. Because not only was he a guest again for the last and final AA, but he is family. Auto assembly is family, and he became family. He became one of us. That's true in the fact that it is, and it's just amazing how well that shows, and how well it brings out to everybody. I also wanted to talk a little bit about Sumalee Montano. She's a great person. She's great with the fans. She's great with everything, and she was great with everybody. She knows how to have fun. The photos I've seen everybody being able to take of selfies and stuff with her, some of those wacky faces that she pulled with other people, with some of the volunteers on auto assembly, were just fantastic. It just shows that it's great to be here. It was great to attend it again and everything. James Horan was a great guy. He held the concert because he loves to sing, so he held the concert, and he was great. He was beautiful, and it was just amazing. He's a great person as well. Just great. He just looked He just looked well. He looked great and everything. And these were the voice actors. They hanged about the bar and talked with individual fans. We just walked up and chatted, or they came to us and wanted to talk and stuff like that. And it's just amazing how they all interacted with us. And it's just, I'm glad that it was part of AA, and I'm glad that it was pretty much there. Yeah, so yeah, it's gonna edit back to the camera footage that I've done to transition over to the whole video. So if the quality drops and if this audio goes out of sync, just just be cautious. Yeah, you got that. So yeah. See you next time. See you at the whole part of this video and everything. Yeah. Right then, so haul. You're probably going to see it already, but I really want to actually first off show off the stuff I've got signed and everything and what I bought. So first off, I got a picture. I got James Horan's autograph on my season 1 of Transformers Prime. So I'll show that off in a minute, but I want to show off some of the autographs that I got. So first off, it's the free postcards we got given at AA, the free postcards. And so I got all 3 of the main voice actors that were there on here. So of course I got it on Wheeljack. So we got one from Peter Spellos. He was the voice of Sky-Byte, and he's a great guy, a great guy. And just hang on, be right back. Sorry about that. But like I said, he was a great guy and very nice, a pleasure to meet as well. And I was happy that I was able to meet him at AA. Then we've got Sumalee, Montano. Oh no, not that one. Autograph, no. Autograph on the RC postcard print. Was very nicely drawn. I do like the drawing of RC here. And then for James Horan, we have Wheeljack. And Wheeljack is being a badass, like always. But that's not all. I then went back to her. No, I got it while I got my stuff signed for her, and I got a large print that cost £5 of her that I'm going to get this framed of her and RC together, because I wanted something, because RC is one of my favourite female Autobots. If not, she is my favourite female Autobot, and Prime's RC is very awesome. I do love Prime RC. She showed off that she was a badass, and it showed off character development that I liked about her, and it just means that she does rock, and it's just awesome. So they're 2 of the prints, and then Peter Spellos. Like I said again, he was a heartwarming guy. He's fantastic in everything, and he was giving out his prints for free. You were at his thing, and you can go. I went up to him and asked, "How much are these prints?" And he just went, "They're free. Just take one." So I got one with Sky-Byte, Merriman, and I think the computer from Horan, Outlaw Star, I think. But yeah, I was surprised that he was the voice of Merriman, but the fact that he acknowledges that he voiced Merriman is great, and me getting a picture like this is awesome. Yeah, so they're the stuff I got signed, along with like my season 1 of Prime, my big O, and everything for Peter. But other than that, it is really fantastic that we get to see these guests there, and the fact that they interact with us. So now we're going on to the toys, and I mean the toys, because that's the main part of the whole video. The signatures were part of it, but I wanted to also show off the toys. So first off, we have this big bad box, this big bad thing, and I don't know if you can even see it. It is the SDCC Devastator. It's the exclusive Chrome with extra paint apps, and he looks phenomenal. This is a big box, and I will be doing when I went to AA, the one thing I said to myself is, will this get me back into doing videos? And oh hell it has. I've got a lot of videos to do, and I'm going to be doing 2 weeks worth of videos every day for you guys, and they're going to be called the Devastation Week. I'm calling it Devastation Week because the 1 week's going to be devoted to Devastator, and then I'm going to be having the Aerial Week, Devastator to all the aerial bots, and I'll be including Alpha Bravo and Power Glide in there, so you get 1 full 7 days of reviews for Aerial Week, and you will get 6 days of Devastate. Well, 7 because I'll be doing Devastate as the 7th day of Devastation Week. So be ready for that, because the intro video will be at the beginning of the first review, and then you won't be seeing the box again in any other video after that. The first bot I'll be reviewing for Devastation Week will be different. And so yeah, so we got that, and probably because you already. Plus I'll show this off. Where is the Sky-Byte? Hang on, guys. Sky-Byte is being here's the other Sky-Byte. Yes, so I decided I had £340 to spend at AA, and I decided that I will be bringing home a Sky-Byte. I love this toy. I will say this. A lot of people, I do agree that I don't like that the other one did have something better to have with their thing, but at the same time, for me, this was, I like the curvedness, how it is curved, and the sharp mode looks great. And I like the robot mode. A lot of people don't like the robot mode. I love the robot mode. The robot mode looks nice, and I love it. But everybody knows that Sky-Byte is meant to be in sharp mode. He is meant to be displayed in sharp mode, because that's his comedic moments. Is mostly in sharp mode. If you know R.I.D, you know the comedic and the fun-loving side of Sky-Byte in that show. And I want other R.I.D toys to come out in modern day form, because we are greatly glad that we have this guy. I'm really wanting to get the Legends, the Takara Legends series Sky-Byte, because he's more done up in his old R.I.D colours, or car robot colours, and I would love owning that with all the chrome and the half and half colours there and everything. He would look nice in those colours, so I'm really wanting to get him, because I think I've fallen in love with everything Sky-Byte and jazz. But yeah, so but that's not all. Like I mentioned, I did buy 2. Meet Sky-Byte in his box and shell. Because there's one reason why this is in his box and shell, is because I got it signed by Peter Spellos, the great man himself. Because he was the voice of Sky-Byte, everybody. But like I said, he is a great man. He's a nice, heartwarming man, and he is phenomenal to be with. Next up, we have United Warriors, Aerial Bots, Silver Bolts, and everything. I will say this, when I do my Aerial Bot week, you're not going to be hearing Firefly or Quick Sling in those videos. You will be hearing their actual names, because I'll be going by what they're called on here, and I will say on the back of the box, all these, I'm going to say them now, is Silverbolt, Fireflight, Slingshot, Skydive, Air Raid, merged to form the 5 to form Superion. And it is just amazing. There's magnets on the box, so yeah, but I will go more into detail on this box later on, because this is a nice box. Well, a bit damaged because I got it from Kapow, but it is a nice set and it looks fantastic. Got the tech specs and everything, so I will be going. The box will on itself on this will again a short little introduction, a proper review, shall I say, and everything. So that's one thing. Then I did manage to get Alpha Bravo. I wasn't planning to get him. I wanted the 5 jets. I wanted the 5 jets because he looks alright actually, but he probably looks better as a leg. He doesn't look right as an arm. He looks better as a leg, and I will say that now. He's better as a leg than an arm. Because I combined him with my Silver Bolt, my Superior, and as an arm he looks crap. It looks out of place. As a leg, he probably would be, as a box that just folds up and his legs are like crunched down and everything. He would look fine. He would look like a leg. And he would look fine and will fit the statistics. But he's not getting combined with my aerial bots. But he will be part of the aerial week that I have planned for reviews. Because I do like this stuff. I do like Alpha Bravo. Next we have Power Glide. Yes, we have the Autobot with a heart, Power Glide, and this guy is very nice. I do love Power Glide. He is a phenomenal figure, and he is fantastic. He's gonna get, as I said, all the things that go with Superior are getting their own reviews. There might be 8. I might throw this guy in with the combination of Superior on and throw him in there because he's just so small and he doesn't need a lot of time to talk about, and then and everything. So these two will get their own reviews. They'll be part of the aerial bots, and I will show off on Superion's review about the different ways that he would look on him. But that was mainly it for the haul. Yes, that was it for the haul video, and that was probably me done. So yeah, I will be doing a review of Sky-Byte. I might do him first before I kick off the toy review week of Devastation, because I want to get Devastator out of the way. So you will be seeing Sky-Byte first, and I will be using my box reviewed one to show off the box in the video review. But as you can see, it is greatly done and it's beautiful detail. I will be mentioning a lot of this in the review anyway, but this guy is fantastic. He is phenomenal and he looks great. So yeah. So that was the whole video, and that's pretty much it for my AA video review, video thoughts video, and the days to come, and what happened during the weekend of what I went and seen. I didn't get a lot of photos. I didn't get to see a lot of, didn't capture a lot of footage, but everything was great. So I hopefully got the opening ceremony, so that can open up everything. But I have got a introduction to the first day I think planned as well. So on Friday I think I recorded that because I didn't really get any footage for Friday. I kicked off it mainly on Saturday and Sunday, but I was able to look around and everything. But I did manage to get some footage on Friday of the opening ceremony. So yeah, so this has been Jasmus Rider, coming to you with my AA trip video with thoughts and haul in one video. So if it's long, you know why. But this has been Jasmus Rider, and I'll see you next time for Devastation Week. But first off, who's the bravest shark around? Who's the biggest shark in town? Sky-Byte! That's him! Video review. So we've got this guy's review first. And that'll be happening later today. So see ya. Bye bye for now.